It's your boy Eat Right Guy. With this video right here, I'm doing something different. It's not going to be nutrition related, but I just read probably the most influential book I've read in my life. And it involves African Americans and how we can better ourselves in our communities. And so the book is titled Why African Americans Can't Get Ahead and How We Can Solve This Problem Through Group Economics. And I got this book. I will show you the cover of the book, but I got it on my Kindle. But what I really want to talk about is in one of the chapters in this book. And it's chapter 12. It's called The Wisdom of Nanny Burrows. And I've never heard of this lady before, but I had to read this chapter twice because it was so good to me. And what she did, she wrote a book in the early 1900s called 12 Things the Negro Must Do for Himself. And in the chapter, it pretty much covers these 12 principles and why they're important. So just for this video, I kind of just want to read off to y'all a few of the principles that I think are very important. And I may make a series explaining each one. So number one. The Negro must learn to put things first. Education, development of character traits, a trade, and home ownership. Number two, the Negro must stop expecting God and white folks to do for him what he can do for himself. That's a bit. I know I'm going to make a video on that one. Number three, the Negro must keep himself, his children, and his home clean and make surroundings in which he lives comfortable and attractive. Number four, the Negro must learn to dress more appropriately for work and for leisure. Number five, the Negro must make his religion an everyday practice and not just a Sunday school meeting emotional affair. I'm going to make a video on that. And that pretty much goes into practice what you preach 100% of the time. Don't be a hypocrite. And that can go into nutrition as well. Number six, the Negro must highly resolve to wipe out mass ignorance. And in the black community, black people don't read. That's a stereotype that's mostly true. And I'm telling you, if you start reading, you're going to start learning more and more. So I really think that's an important one too. And I'm just going to read off another one, the seventh one. And they have 12 of these principles. I don't want to make this video stretch on too long. The Negro must stop charging his failures up to his color and to white people's attitude. So we need to take responsibility for our own actions instead of blaming it on somebody else. You know what I'm saying? And they got 5 more of these principles. And just think, man, these principles, this book was written in the early 1900s. I'm going to see if I can try to find the exact date in which it was written. And all these principles still apply today. Yeah, they said it was published in the early 1900s. They don't give an exact date. But I'm definitely going to read that book. I can't wait. I can't wait to gain that knowledge. And I expect y'all to read it, man. Especially this book right here that I just titled. I think I got it for free on Amazon on my Kindle. And I think it's like maybe $2 or something. You probably can get it for $1 used or something. And it's only like 100-some pages. It's very easy to read. You can probably read it in one day, but your understanding of things is going to change from reading this book. So that's just a quick video I wanted to make. I'm going to have some upcoming videos pretty much that are non-fitness or nutrition related. So just be aware of that. Holla at your boy.